Cheating breaks trust. And without trust, the relationship as you knew it is gone forever. But does it mean that the relationship is over? Not necessarily. I'm Dr. Trish Leigh, a cognitive neuroscientist who focuses on helping women with betrayal trauma and brain regulation. And today I want to answer the question, can a relationship really survive after cheating? Well, the answer is yes, but it's imperative that both partners do the difficult work that is necessary to be able to get to the other side. And of course, it's imperative that the nervous system isn't running the show. So let's do a deep dive on what's necessary to recover your relationship after cheating. The relationship cannot move forward until the betrayed partner's situation is seen and it's validated. So what I mean by that is, after cheating, you are suffering from a neurological injury. This isn't you being too sensitive or too emotional. What happens in the brain is you're flooded with cortisol. The limbic system that scans for threats is fired up. This must be recognized. So if your partner can see that and without being defensive, without judging, can understand that this situation has impacted you significantly, then you can move on. When you do feel emotional, when those thoughts are looping, if you can't sleep, it comes from the dysregulated brain pattern. So if your partner tries to deny that or minimize it or justify their behaviors, they're not in the situation with you. It will be impossible to move forward. There needs to be a strong foundation to build upon from this day forward. Okay, let's be really clear on what isn't going to work. First of all, trying to move on too quickly, that never works. Blaming the betrayed partner for the way that they feel, that's a no. Forcing forgiveness isn't going to work. Saying that it didn't mean anything, that's not going to cover it. If you expect the same relationship dynamics that you had to magically be able to move you forward into a new, better relationship, that isn't going to work. When you or your partner uses these mechanisms, they are strategies of emotional shutdown. Now, conflict is difficult, but conflict can be healthy to move you into the new relationship with the new dynamics that you want and you deserve. So the cheating may have stopped, but if your nervous systems, both of your nervous systems, aren't regulated, you will end up in the same back and forth and the same states that got you into the situation in the first place. That's why your brain and nervous system must go through a healing process. And regulation, it takes time, but it also takes tools. Okay, so how can a relationship survive cheating? It comes down to these aspects. Number one, the cheating partner takes full responsibility for their behavior. There's no excuses, just open communication. Moving forward, there's transparency. Consistent behavior that adds up over time. Both partners work to regulate their nervous systems, not just control their behaviors. The betrayed partner is supported in their healing, not blamed, not rushed, not gaslit. A new relationship is built, one with new boundaries, with new dynamics, with new interactional styles, and open communication. This isn't reconciliation. This is reconstruction. And of course, it's only going to work if your relationship is built on a true foundation of openness, regulated nervous systems that lead to self-regulated behaviors, and open communication. It's so important that you create a relationship that provides the safety and security that you need. Then you can allow your nervous system to come down and perceive that safety in the new relationship. Rebuilding means creating something new, not returning to the thing that broke you. If you stay in the same relationship dynamics, you're going to stay in the same nervous system state. So what I mean by this is, if you have the same types of arguments, if you use your same fight or flight mechanisms to feel safe when stress hits, if you communicate in the old, maybe toxic ways, you will stay stuck in this loop. Your brain will stay dysregulated. You have to work with your nervous system, not against it. So this is what it means: using neurological self-regulation tools. You can use vagus nerve stimulation. It helps to instantly calm you down. You can use QEEG and neurofeedback. It's a way to shift your brain out of that stuck mode into the healthier, calmer mode. It's imperative that you use self-care instead of self-destruction. And of course, using new ways of interacting with your partner so that you can learn to create the relationship that you want. All of these things will lead to nervous system regulation. It is the path to peace for you. Whether you stay with your partner or not, this is what will pave that path forward to true peace and lasting happiness. Okay, so can a relationship survive after cheating? Indeed, it can, but it only happens when both partners really evaluate their roles in the relationship and what got them to that brokenness before. Then recognize all the new ways that they can interact with each other and move through the world to create a new relationship. This will create the safety that you need and your partner needs to be able to reconnect in an authentic, probably better way than you've ever had in the past. So many of my clients tell me that they have the relationship that they thought they had originally, but that they've always wanted. It's better than ever. But it only happens through truth, regulation, and deep repair. When both partners commit to healing the injury, not just covering the wound, you'll be surprised what's on the other side. If you're in this position right now, whether you're the one who has been betrayed or you're the one who's broken the trust, please go over to drtrishleigh.com. Click the For Partners tab so you can learn about all the neuroregulation tools that are so useful in healing from betrayal trauma. Have you tried to heal your relationship from betrayal trauma? If you have, please drop a comment. I read every one of them, even a yes. In this journey, so many people need to know they're not alone, so it can be so helpful. If you want to know more about how you can heal and recovery tools, click the video that's coming on the screen now. How betrayal affects your brain and how to map the damage. In that video, we're going to do a deep dive on the neurological impact and the tools to recover. It is your time to not only feel sane again, to be sane on the other side of betrayal. It would be my honor to keep helping you.